I'm back and we are continuing UFC Fight Night. Amir Albazi versus Brendan Moreno. Let's get right to it, but before we do, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share and follow and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I upload. Let's go. We have Marc-Andre Barriault versus Dustin Stoltzfus. Dustin is 15-6, his country is United States. He stands at 6 foot tall. He weighed in at 185.5 pounds in his last win, has a reach of 75 inches and a leg reach of 43.5 inches. While Marc-Andre, on the other hand, is 16-7 with 1 no contest. His country is Canada. He stands at 6 foot 1 inches tall. He weighed in at 198 pounds. He has a reach of 74 inches and a leg reach of 42.5 inches. Marc Barriault is 1 inch taller than Stoltzfus. Stoltzfus has got a 1 inch reach advantage and a 1 inch leg reach advantage. Andre Barriault also has a 1 no contest, a 1 extra loss and a 1 extra win over Dustin. It's a fairly close fight here, basing off of the matchup stats. Barriault has the 1 inch in height, but Stoltzfus has the inch in reach and leg reach. But let's move on to win buys to see how they've got it done in previous fights. With Barriault having a 63% KO TKO, 6% submission, 31% decision with an average fight time sitting around 11 minutes and a knockdown average of 0. While Dustin Stoltzfus, on the other hand, has a 13% KO TKO, 40% submission, 47% decision with an average fight time sitting around 11 minutes and a knockdown average of 0 as well. Basing off of those stats, both of them fairly well-rounded fighters. Most of Barriault's wins are coming by knockout, most of Stoltzfus' wins are coming by decision, but if we're going stoppage only, Stoltzfus has more submissions over everything, while Barriault has most KOs and TKOs. Average fight time, Stoltzfus has been in the octagon a little bit less amount of time than Barriault. They both have knockdowns over the 15 minutes, but not a knockdown average of 1. Based off of these stats, I'd say Stoltzfus, try and get it taken down, go for a submission, try and win in the grappling, get control, and do some damage on the ground. Barriault, keep it on the feet, do damage on the feet, do as much significant damage as you can, and keep it on the feet and try and go for a knockout. But let's move on to significant strikes to see how they performed on the feet in their last fight. Barriault has an average of 6 punches landed per minute, 47% significant strikes, an average of 6 punches absorbed per minute with a 52% defense. While Stoltzfus, on the other hand, has an average of 4 punches landed per minute, a 44% significant strikes, an average of 3 punches absorbed per minute with a defense of 47%. Marc Barriault dominated, comparing it to Stoltzfus' stats, he dominated the feet. He had the better, although he absorbed a lot more punches, he had the better defense, he had the better significant strikes percentage, not by much, and he had a much better output. Stoltzfus had a poor output, he had less significant strikes, but that is a lot closer than what I thought it would have been. He absorbed a lot less, which is good. His defense was a lot worse. Therefore, his opponent didn't try and output as much as Barriault's opponent did. Barriault is very deadly on the feet. Based off of these stats, he's very deadly on the feet. Stoltzfus needs to get on the inside and stop him from finding his range and allowing him to take control on the feet. Stoltzfus needs to get on the inside, make it a little bit of a scruff match. He needs to get on the inside and just try and go for them takedowns. Stop Barriault's offense, make sure his defense is working and get it down. But let's move on to grappling to see how they've got it done in the grappling in their last fight. With Dustin Stoltzfus having an average of 2 takedowns, 41% takedown accuracy, 46% takedown defense with a 1 submission average, while Barriault, on the other hand, has an average of 0 takedowns, 25% takedown accuracy, 67% takedown defense with a submission average of 0. I was expecting Stoltzfus to have a bit of a higher takedown accuracy and a higher takedown defense, but it's fairly poor from him, although Barriault has a lot worse takedown accuracy and a lot better of a takedown defense. But Stoltzfus also attempted a lot of takedowns. His average takedown was 2, and he also attempted to get a lot of submissions. So if he could try and do that in this fight, except keep it down for longer, he probably will win. But Barriault is very deadly on the feet and in the striking. If he can switch positions, start working, it could be a long night for Stoltzfus. So how do I think this fight should play out? Barriault, keep it on the feet, keep it striking, and try and go for the knockout. Stoltzfus, get it down, go for a submission, try and get control time, try and get some ground and pound in, and have a lot of work down on the ground so that you can win by decision or submission. But Barriault needs to keep it on the feet and yeah, maybe even get a takedown or 2, take control of positionings, and then get back up and work him. But that's just my thoughts and my opinions. What do you guys think? Who do you think wins and how do you think wins? Apart from that, I will catch you in a bit. Take care. Now, peace.